If you let people consume your energy like it's fast food, don't be surprised when they treat you like a $1 meal. But if you move like luxury, rare, refined, and rooted in purpose, they'll crave you like a forbidden desire. This video isn't about how to be liked, it's about how to be desired, how to make them see you as a luxury, something few can access but all admire. And yes, this is deeper than confidence. It's psychology, it's identity, it's the Reflex Method, activated. Section 1, the Rarity Principle. Luxury isn't loud, it doesn't beg, it doesn't chase. Luxury is rare. Scarcity creates value. This is the first key. You must remove yourself from the spaces where you're treated as ordinary. As Carl Jung taught, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. You're not here to be average. The crowd dilutes energy. Distance amplifies desire. Make your time rare. Make your energy selective. Don't be constantly available. Don't reply immediately. Don't share everything. Because when they can't figure you out, you start to shimmer with value. The Reflex Method says, rarity begins with restraint. When you practice inner silence and outer precision, people become magnetized. Your words feel intentional. Your energy becomes currency. Don't be a broadcast tower. Be a signal they chase. Comment this if you feel it. I move like rarity, not routine. Say it again. Embody it. Type it in the comments. Claim it. Because if you want to be seen as a luxury, you have to first move like one. And that starts by not showing up for everyone. They only value what they fear losing. Presence is power, but only when it's controlled. Luxury doesn't flood the market. It teases. It whispers, not screams. And that's your next key. Be present, but precise. Jung believed in the persona, the face we show to the world, but luxury personas are sculpted carefully. They're curated. Every look, every move, every word, deliberate. Don't give your presence away to every situation. Don't laugh at every joke. Don't enter rooms already saturated with noise. Wait until your silence creates anticipation, then speak with weight. Luxury is not just in what you say, it's in the way you pause. The calm confidence that says, I don't need to prove anything. That's the Reflex Method. Make them feel you even when you're quiet. Make your presence feel like a privilege. When you're around, be all there, but when you're gone, be completely gone. Create emotional contrast. Make them miss the essence of you. It's not about ghosting, it's about gravitational pull. Controlled presence is rare, and rare is remembered. Comment this if you get it. My presence is a privilege, not a pattern. Say it again in the comments. Let your subconscious soak it in. Because when you learn to master your presence, people don't just see you, they feel you. And that's how luxury enters the room without saying a word. Most people think showing off makes them valuable. Flashy outfits, loud opinions, constant posting. But here's the truth. Luxury doesn't flaunt. It reveals selectively. Think of deep water. It doesn't make noise like the shallow end, and that's you. You don't need to perform to be seen. You need to be deep enough that your silence speaks volumes. Jung believed that the unconscious self, the shadow, holds our true power. The more you embrace your inner world, your darkness and depth, the more you radiate real presence. This is the Reflex Method. Instead of surface-level validation, embody internal elevation, your wisdom, your self-control, your unpredictability. These are luxuries the world craves because most people can't access them within themselves. It's not about what you wear, it's about how you carry it. It's not about how often you speak, it's about what happens when you do. True depth intimidates the shallow, and that's okay. You weren't meant for everyone. Say it with me. Comment this right now. My depth is my dominance. Let the world catch up to your frequency, because when you go inward instead of outward, you stop chasing the spotlight and become the source of it. Want to know the rarest quality in the world today? Emotional detachment. Not coldness, not apathy, but the quiet, unshakable strength of someone who chooses connection, not clings to it. This is Carl Jung's domain. He said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Attachment is unconscious, it's automatic, and it makes you look common. But detachment, that's power under your command. That's luxury. The reflex method teaches that when you detach, you don't lose value, you multiply it. Why? Because nothing is more attractive than someone who can walk away and still hold their power. You become like a rare artifact, admired, sought after, but untouchable to the unworthy. Strategic detachment means you don't chase, you don't over-explain, you don't beg for closure. Instead, you retreat with grace, you leave with mystery, you respond only when it's earned. Comment this if you feel it in your soul. I release what isn't luxury level. Again, type it, own it, let your energy recalibrate, because when you stop chasing validation, the world starts chasing you, and that, my friend, is priceless. People don't fall for people, they fall for archetypes, the lover, the ruler, the sage, the rebel. They fall for an image their unconscious already craves. This is pure Jung. He taught that archetypes are universal symbols embedded in our psyche, patterns we instantly recognize as powerful. The key: master an archetype that aligns with your essence, but sculpt it to feel like luxury. Be the mysterious ruler, calm, composed with selective warmth. Or the magnetic sage, wise, grounded, a voice people lean in to hear. Or the irresistible rebel, confidently detached from norm. Yes, a walking contradiction. The reflex method shows you how to choose your archetype, not by pretending, but by uncovering which shadow you've suppressed. Why does this work? Because the human mind doesn't respond to logic first. It responds to symbols. If your presence triggers an archetype they subconsciously worship, you become addictive. And remember, luxury is not random, it's coded. So comment this right now. I am becoming their subconscious fantasy. Say it out loud if you have to. Let it sink. Because the moment you master an archetype and live it with consistency, the world won't just notice you. They'll project their desires onto you. And that's how you stop chasing and start commanding. Luxury isn't something you wear. It's not something you drive. It's not even something you do. Luxury is who you are when you decide that you're already enough. The world has conditioned you to beg for validation, to lower your standards, to fear being too much. But Carl Jung said, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Why? Because when you truly accept yourself, you become untouchable. You stop shrinking to fit spaces that were never made for your spirit. You stop giving people discounts to your energy. You stop apologizing for your power. That's the luxury mindset. The reflex method trains you to move like a force, not a follower, to walk into a room and know, I am the rarest experience they'll ever encounter. Because luxury doesn't chase, it chooses, it waits, it evaluates, and most importantly, it doesn't explain its worth. So let me ask you, what energy are you sending into the world? Is it desperate or divine? Comment this final truth. I move like a miracle they can't afford to lose. Let that be your mantra. Let it echo in your walk, your voice, your silence. Because the moment you believe it, the world will have no choice but to reflect it